Hi, hello YouTube. Hey, this is Zachary. I'm back with another video, and tonight I'll be talking about how we need to teach our children to to dress appropriately and carry themselves appropriately. As parents, we really need to sit down and take the time to show and improve our children's way of habits of dressing and ways of dressing. And I say that because I see how I've seen how so many parents just let their children dress, their daughters dress all kinds of ways and their son dress all kinds of ways. Especially young girls out there who are dressing in ways that are revealing their bodies and everything. And this is such a big topic because we have so many young women out there who are just dressing in all kinds of like inappropriate, vulgar like type of clothing in today's society is looked at like, oh, it's nothing wrong with that, especially when, oh, you're 18 now, so it's okay, that's your freedom. See, no, that's the worldly standpoint of view, sense of freedom. I mean, in a sense of adult. See, your flesh is grown, like, that's the legal way of putting it. Oh, you're 18, you're legal now, so hey, it's okay and all of that stuff. But in reality, in spiritual sense, we're still, when you're not, when you don't have that right relationship with God and stuff, you're still a baby. But in the worldly standpoint of view and sense, it's made to look like it's okay when you're 18 or 19 to just start dressing any kind of way. Or you have a lot of parents, and I've seen this so much when I'll go places. See, I'll be paying attention to this type of stuff. I'll see how you have fathers and mothers. I'll see how they'll dress their young daughters, like young daughters, just about my daughter's age, just like 3 or 4 months or a little older, just dressing them in clothes, like little short clothes and all of that. And I know they're just babies. That's different. But you still need to watch how you dress them because despite all of that, it's like at a young age you're putting in them to dress in revealing clothing like that. You're teaching them that at a young age. Your kids, they're so innocent, they soak stuff up like a sponge. So anything they see, like anything around them they see you do, or they see like what you do to them, they're gonna soak it up like a sponge and think it's okay to do that and apply it. And you as parents, that's why it's so important for as parents to have God in our lives, not only for ourselves but to teach our children the importance of God and to build a foundation in off of God and to for them to have a relationship with God for themselves. Now, I'm not saying force your children just like that, but at least tell them and teach them the importance of it so they'll know. It's better than for them to know than to be clueless. And you have so many young girls and men who are just completely clueless to it. So guess what? Because they're clueless and they didn't have their parents to teach them this stuff, and their parents didn't teach them this, they get fashion ideas from other people, and that allows the enemy, the devil, Satan, to play off of that, to allow the wrong people with the wrong type of fashion ideas to come into their lives and teach them how not, and to teach them to dress in the wrong ways because they didn't have someone at home to teach them to dress appropriately. That's exactly what happens. Your children sit there and get the wrong ideas out there from out there in the world, thinking it's okay because they see everyone around them doing that. And it's not that. And the sad thing is, it's sad that you see so many people, so many young women and girls and men doing that. You see so many of them dressing like that because a lot of them are not being brought up right to be taught, hey, don't dress. Try not, hey, I can't control you as your mother or father, but please, understand that I want you to cover yourself and dress appropriately as a young woman and man. You don't want, when you dress in seductive type of clothing, you are allowing men to look at you. You are allowing men to look at you inappropriately. You are allowing men to look at you inappropriately and vulgarly. You're asking for it. When you dress like that, you know what you're saying? I don't respect myself. See, you have women today who think, oh, I'm being confident in myself and I'm gonna dress the way I want. See, so they don't know no better. They're younger. But when you get older, that light starts to come on, be like, hey, you know what? You, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna use this example. And men notice, they just don't say nothing. And I don't understand why. You have, let's say a girl getting in a relationship with a guy, she in high school or she's older. I kid you not. If she was the type of girl who would dress in like booty skirts and booty shorts and stuff like that and wear her stomach out, I bet money the minute she get in a relationship, he gonna tell her you need to start wearing better clothes and covering yourself up. Cause he knows that other men are looking at her in a seductive, lustful way. He's not stupid, he's aware of it. You can't walk around oblivious to this stuff. You have to be careful how you dress and how you carry yourself. How you carry yourself says a lot about yourself. How you dress also says a lot about yourself. When you're sitting there dressing in ways that are loud, you're shouting. Your clothes are literally shouting, "Hey, look over here at me." And then you have some women who literally get offended when a man comes and flirts with them and and throws himself at them. But then and I'll look at how she dressed and I'll be like, well, sweetie, in a way, not trying to be mean, it's wrong that he did that, yeah. But in a way, you're kind of asking for it because look at what you're wearing. You're saying your clothes are clearly saying you don't mind them looking at you anyway. So you really think that's gonna stop them from coming and actually taking a shot at it? It's not. You know. Sorry about that. That's gonna entice them to want to come to you. You got the nerve to get mad and disrespected, feel disrespected, but you're the one disrespecting your own self by dressing any kind of way. You have to come on, wake up. Wake up. Teach your children to dress appropriately. That's one thing of mine. I want to make sure my daughters know the importance of wearing something that's not going to be too tight on them, showing off their curves too much. It's going to be something covering them to where it's appropriate. Yes, classy, cute, but appropriate. They'll know the importance of beautiful dresses, long, skirts that are not short. The importance of that type of stuff. Not to be walking around with something you can basically see your butt up under the shorts right there. Anytime, come on now. Come on. You are giving them the advantage to see you and they don't even you don't they haven't even offered you a ring. You don't even have they you don't even you're not even that's not even your husband and you giving him the advantage of seeing yourself, of seeing you, the beautiful God body that God made you, that was only designed for your husband, that he has made for you. You're letting other men around the world see it because of how you're dressing. Now, take that as a food for thought. Think on that. Do you really want that? Do you really think, be honest with yourself, do you really think a man is going to really want a woman who dresses any kind of way and let other men see it? And see, you thinking you have to do that to keep him. When in reality, that's going to push him away. Men, they don't always say it, but a man does not always feel comfortable. He does not care for how when a woman dresses like that. Don't you notice how you have those fathers out there who be strict on their daughters? The minute they have a daughter, that alarm come on in their head. Oh no, she not wearing that. Oh no, she not wearing that. They know how men think. Come on, wake up, women. Men too. Stop wearing your pants sagging and bagging down. And I'm gonna tell you where sagging came from. And I bet you money this isn't gonna make you stop. For you men out there who don't know what sagging came from, it came from gay men in jail. Sagging means that you are allowing a man to come and rape you from behind. That's where sagging originated from. It came from jail. For those of you who don't know, please stop sagging because that's exactly what it means. Food for thought. I bet you'll stop now. Yes, that's exactly what it means. I learned that a while ago. So stop. Stop soliciting yourself thinking you have to fit in because all the other women around you, oh, they snatching up men. Look at what they wearing. That's why. No, apparently those are the wrong men they bringing their way because like truly a true man who's a true follower of God and want his wife. First off, he most certainly is not gonna want a woman who dressing like that. I'm being honest with you because that woman is allowing other men to see her. That woman is saying, "Hey, look at me. I don't mind. I'm still on market." Hey, he gonna be like, "How am I gonna marry you?" But you still basically your clothes are saying you still on market. I don't got time for that. That's what he gonna think. I'm gonna go the other way to somebody who truly wants a husband. The woman God made just for me. And then you have some fathers or mothers who are literally afraid to tell their daughters and sons that because they don't want to seem like, oh, I'm being one of them too shut in. I will shut my daughter in type of parents. Oh, I don't want to be too hard on my child. You ain't being hard on your child. You're doing your child a favor. You're helping them. You're wisening them up. And God smiles at that. God wants us parents to teach our children that type of stuff. Take time to talk to your children about that type of stuff. Don't be afraid to, or else the wrong person, all it takes is that wrong person to come and tell them the wrong thing and to deceive them to think it's right because they don't have parents at home telling them the right thing. And you don't want that. So step up and be that good parent and tell your children what they need to hear. Stop trying to be one of them parents that fit in with all the other parents or try to be the cool mom and dad. You actually hurting your child doing that. Teach your child right from wrong. Teach your child the appropriate way to carry themselves and the appropriate way to dress. Please. Because when you're sitting there trying to be the cool mom and dad or worry about other people, guess what you're doing? You're being selfish. You're too much busy thinking about yourself. Instead of, you know what? Let me put my feelings aside and help my child for their better good and for their children, for my grandchildren, for their children's children. Please bless them with that, and God will bless you. Well, that's all, beautiful brothers and sisters out there. That was just really on my heart, and it's a privilege for me to have gotten it out there. I love you, bless you all, and have a beautiful day.